again, we consider the interaction between the apple and the orange, and so we will hit the play button and the forces appear. So we know that that the apple is exerting a force on the orange, and in this particular case we are now going to increase the mass of the orange. So notice that the apple is still pulling the same way. Watch his feet and notice what happens when the orange's mass becomes larger. So the apple is still moving the same way, but the force that the apple is exerting on the orange has increased when that mass increased. So in other words, the system is still moving the same way because the feet are still moving the same way, but as you increase the mass of the orange, the force that the apple exerts on the orange also increases. We can also change the surface from smooth to rough. So let's go ahead and do that when we still have it set up this way. So if I hit rough, right, the apple's feet, right, are still moving the same way, but that force that the apple is exerting on the orange has again still increased. So the motion is still the same in terms of how they're moving, but the apple has to exert a greater force. We also notice that the ground forces have also increased in terms of the orange here, right? So if I go back and the surface is smooth, the orange is exerting a force on the ground is exerting a force back on the orange, and those are those interactions down here. If the surface is rough, then that force from the ground has increased, and that's basically friction which has increased due to the fact that the surfaces are more rough.